Okay, guys, I'm back. Took a little hiatus. I know I have stopped making videos for a little while. I was a little busy doing stuff, school shit, working, firefighting, all kinds of shit. But sports, whatever. And I was sharpening a couple of my blades today with get right here with the Spyderco sharp maker. I also got myself, like a strap. I was just touching up some of my blades and figured, screw it, let's make a video. So I didn't really plan anything out. I just kind of I'm just gonna kind of throw in a little video real quick for you guys. Now, um, as seen in the title, I'm gonna be doing the CRTK M16-10KZ, which is of course with the sorry, Zytel handles. Now, guys, I've had this knife for I want to say like at least a year. I've had this knife for at least a year, and it's held up well. I just want to say I haven't really put this knife through any hard use. It's just been EDC, just throw it in my pocket, whatever the hell I need it for. Like, I'm sorry, man, my allergies. I was just outside before fucking doing some yard work and shit. That's why I look like a fucking sweaty bum. Anyways, yeah. So I just carry this around with me. Just light stuff, opening things, just cutting, like, nothing crazy like any thick plastics or any of that. And I just touched the blade up today, so it is very sharp. This they have the little flippers on the back. These are the Carson design. And let's just open the blade for you right now. A little bit flicks open real nice. As you can see, I got the partially serrated with the Tonto tip. I mean, and everything that's being shot is off my webcam, so it's pretty shitty quality. Sorry, guys. As you can see, a liner right in there has a good solid lockup. And I do have a little bit good and a little bad to say about this knife. I mean, first of all, let's just start off with the bad, because there aren't too many bad things about this knife. Alright, first thing that I don't really get is the thumb stud. This, I don't know why there's a thumb stud there, because it is 100% impossible to open with your, like, it just doesn't open. I could sit here and do this all day long and it just won't open. So that's just there for looks, I guess, because it just won't do that. So you got to use the flipper, or just just two-handed open. So flip it open, smooth opening, really nice opening. Um, Another problem I ran into was with the liner, and it looks fine now because I fixed it. But what I didn't, what I didn't even understand how this happened. I was just cutting something. It was I was cutting a couple zip ties, and I don't know, they were like some thicker ones, but nothing crazy. I was just cutting through zip ties, and all of a sudden, the knife was fully open and everything, just cutting through them. All of a sudden, I hear a click. I was like, "What the hell?" You know, and I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, "Okay," keep cutting, and I go to close my knife, and the knife wasn't closing. And I'm like sitting there trying to close it. It's not closing at all. I tried to fucking pry it with a flathead screwdriver. The liner would not budge. The liner got pushed all the way to the side and was just stuck there and just would not budge for shit. And I'm not too great with like knives and shit. Like inside wise, like opening, like taking them apart and putting them back together, just because I don't want to like fuck anything up. I'm no expert. I'm just like a user. I'm not like a fucking knife technician or anything. Excuse my French. But yeah, so the liner was stuck, and what I actually ended up having to do was, it wasn't really too much of a problem because I didn't actually have to open the entire knife. I just loosened the pivot screw, pretty much took out the pivot screw, and just moved it back over and screwed it back on, and it was good. And the only other problem I have with this knife, which is also an easily fixable problem, but it's right here in the pocket clip. I haven't done anything to the pocket clip. This is just as it is. I've just been wearing it, you know, for about a year, which I guess is understandable. But as you can see, it moves a lot. So I need to tighten it. I just need to find Allen wrenches that are that small, because those are fucking tiny. And I have some really tiny Allen wrenches, but those they just don't fit there. So yeah, I have to tighten that up. And just the only other thing about the pocket clip that I don't like is that it's kind of just really long and flimsy. You know, it's not like a very sturdy pocket clip. Like I can easily just take it in, and you know, it's not a very sturdy pocket clip. So as you can see, this is mainly an EDC knife that is solely used just for light usage and just, you know, simple everyday tasks that you would run into. So, you know, nothing, you're not going to be using this knife for anything crazy, you know. So if you have if you're buying a knife and you want to put it through some harder use or whatever, bang it around and thrash on it, then this wouldn't really be a great knife, considering that it also has the Zytel here. You know, it's not like titanium or anything. But let's hear some positives about it. What I do like is it has this what the hell do they call it? I know it's triad for cold steel. What the fuck is this? The auto locks. The auto locks technology. That's what it's called. And when I open it, I'll show you right now. When I open the blade, you see that little red dot right there? That's pretty much like a lever. And when I open that up, it'll just move to the top and click there. You saw that? So that pretty much acts as like a second. It's like a second safety, so that the liner won't close on you while you're cutting something. So, excuse me. So in order to close this knife, you first need to you can push this down. You see, you can just take it, push it down, and as you're pushing this down, you can take your thumb and then move the liner over, and then close the blade. You can't, like, if I just try and I can't move the liner over if I'm not pushing that. I can't just, like, it won't close. So I need to move this down and close it. The blade is under 3 inches. I know. Oh fuck! If I had my ruler here, that'd be nice. I know it's under. It's a small knife. It's not. I thought it was a lot bigger online. So don't go thinking like this is some big old crazy knife. Like, it's really not that big at all. As you can see on my fingers, it is pretty much almost across my fingers. I have really skinny fingers. Shit. But yeah, the blade was really sharp out of the box. It was good, but you know, after a while it wears down. So I just touched it up. Haven't had a problem with the handles. I mean, I just got the standard handles. I think I got this for something like 45, 50 bucks. 50 bucks. God damn it, yo, something stuck in my throat. And what else do I have to say? Oh, the flipper, when it comes out, it actually acts as a nice little finger guard. So while you're cutting, you know, it keeps your fingers down there from slipping, which is also another plus. So I would definitely give this knife a very high rating. I definitely recommend it to anybody who would like a low price, high quality, good EDC blade. This is definitely one of my better choices, as long as with maybe a Kershaw or a Spyderco. But Spydercos can get a little bit more pricey. So yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I highly recommend this knife. Just more videos be coming up soon. I'll maybe try and make another one today. So see you later.